general managers or coaches on the sideline throughout the tournament. The starters for primetime players: number 1, Terrell Smith; number 2, Chris Moore; number 6, Sean Barnett; number 23, Donald Rutherford; and number 55, Thomas Pfaff. And for Team BDB, it's number 3, Akil Carr; number 4, Travis Hyman; number 12, Boo Jackson; number 20, Dominic Jones; and number 32, Josh Selby. Tip is controlled by BDB. They are wearing the orange and white colors. Primetime wearing the all-black uniforms. We'll play two 18-minute halves to determine who will move on. Carr with a 3 to begin the game. And it's Terrell Smith bringing it up. Open look, 3 on the way. Good by Donald Rutherford. Donald Rutherford, and an alum of Catawba College. That shot no good, but Jones there to lay it in. Dominic Jones had a big game. He was the high point man yesterday as Team BDB rallied from a 1-point halftime deficit. A 3, good by Terrell Smith. Smith from Limestone College, and quickly an early 6-2 lead for the primetime players. Reverse layup, good by Travis Hyman. A pretty move there by Hyman. Hyman, as that shot is no good. The tallest player on Team BDB at 6'11", he hails from Baltimore, Maryland. But in that game yesterday, Dominic Jones with 32 points. It's 15 of 18 from the free throw line, 7 of 19 from the floor. One of 3 players in double figures. Fo Thomas had 18 points. That shot no good. The follow shot also no good by Pfaff. Actually, they're going to call goaltending. So count the basket for Thomas Pfaff. Pfaff played at Lipscomb University, member of the Atlantic Sun Conference. We've seen some A-Sun players in this tournament. Kennesaw State, Stetson, Florida Gulf Coast, and Mercer players coming up. As that shot rims out. Up top, shot for 3, good. Sean Barnett hits the 3. 3 different players have hit a shot behind the arc. It's a fast start for the primetime players. A lead by 7. 11-4, 16-12. Let's listen in to Chris Thomas and the primetime players huddle.
Hey, just remember, don't leave that baseline all the way up. Make sure you're cutting off the baseline, though. Don't let him get the corner on you. Don't let him get the corner on you. That's what it all is. Now let's go. Let's go, guys. Defense on 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Defense. Let's go.
Not much to say there. It's a pretty good start for primetime players. That was Chris Thomas, the general manager and coach. Thomas estimates that the core of his team has played more than 500 games with one another between the East Coast Basketball League, various pro-ams, and other competitions, winning 100 contests in each one of those seasons. Very unselfish team that likes to get up and down the floor. 3 from up top by Carr, no good as it rims out. Chance to add to the lead. Cross-court pass over to Barnett. Barnett drives in, feeds it back to the wing. 3 ball on the way, no good by Rutherford. There's Jones in the front court. Dominic Jones has had quite the career. In fact, he is the only player in the basketball tournament who has an NBA championship ring. I think the cool thing about what Dominic Jones is doing, he's also accepting none of the prize money. That's a 3 by Josh Selby. Big homie with his first points of the game. Selby, former Memphis Grizzly and Kansas Jayhawk. 4-point game. 3, good by Terrell Smith. His second 3 of the game. And the loose ball stolen away by Moore. Barnett for three. Yes. Sean Barnett with 2 trays. Terrell Smith with 2 trays. Also Donald Rutherford with a 3. Already 5 shots behind the arc. And it's a 10-point lead for the primetime players looking to pull the upset and knock off the number 1 seed, Team BDB. Pass up top to Jones. He's cut off. Here's Selby for 3. Got it. Josh Selby with back-to-back trays. During his high school senior season in Baltimore, Selby averaged 32 points and 7 assists. BDB with a steal. Selby into the front court. He'll try another 3. He got it. Well, when he gets in his zone, he's going to be tough to stop. He made the comment at the end of their game yesterday when there was about a minute left in the game, right here in front of me. He said, we got our ugly one out of the way. There's a foul called. Yesterday, they survived South Carolina Upstate Redhawks. There's another Atlantic Sun. They had a player from South Carolina Upstate, also a member of the A-Sun. But they survived 96-90 in that game over the Redhawks. That last foul on Akil Carr, his first. And the 3 good. No, it's a 2. Donald Rutherford with 5. Selby guarded by Pfaff. Lob pass inside, but Hyman missed the layup. Kept alive, though, by BDB. Dominic Jones into the paint. Finger roll to the glass. No, it's or to the rack. And it's offensive foul on Dominic Jones. Six-point game with 13-12 to play here in the first half. Smith, long 3. Good again. Wow. Terrell Smith is in his zone. That's his third 3 of the half. Another 3 by Selby. Good again. Josh Selby's 4th 3 of the first half. It's a 3-point clinic in this first half. Smith for 3. Back of the iron, no good. Rutherford with a rebound. Rutherford knocks down his second 3. They are on fire behind the 3-point line. 7 threes and out to a 25-16 lead with 12:21 to play. Let's listen in again to Chris Thomas in the Primetime Players Huddle.
Hey, just keep working. Keep working. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go, guys. Keep it up. Defense on 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Defense. Let's go.
All right, really just a kind of a Terrell Smith making a few comments there. He's hit 3 threes. 25-16 with 12:21 to play in the first half. Selby will bring it up. He in his own right has knocked down 4 threes. And he'll try another one. Comes up short that time. Rutherford with a rebound. Rutherford quickly in the front court, down the sideline. Rutherford navigating his way, spinning, and having it blocked away. Here's Carr racing the other way. Layup good. The smallest guy on the floor, Akil Carr, lays it in. Carr listed at 5'6". That shot comes up short. Kept alive, though. A try for 3 by Smith, no good. Here's Carr again. Pass in the corner to Smith. 3 on the way. Back of the iron, no good. Tapped out and rebounded by Sean Barnett. Barnett throws He thought Rutherford was going to go inside. Instead, Rutherford stayed outside the arc. And BDB gets it back, down 7. Malachi Jones will check in. Thomas Pfaff will check out. Jones out of North Carolina State. 6'8" power forward. Thomas got stripped, but a foul. I believe this will be on Jones. It is on Malachi. That's his first. Jones gets it into Carr. Carr got bumped, puts the shot up, no good, but he did draw contact, and Akil Carr will shoot 2 shots. Chris Moore will be whistled for the personal. That's his first. And here's Carr, only 5'6", but as they say, big things come in small packages. He originally agreed to go to Seton Hall, but wound up skipping his freshman year of college and heading overseas. That's the first free throw of the game for Carr. That's his 3rd point. During his sophomore season in high school, he averaged 31 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 steals a game as a sophomore. Carr hits them both. It's a 5-point game. 3 for Rutherford. Again, knocks it down. Yes, Donald Rutherford with his 3rd tray. And the primetime players with an 8-point advantage. Under 11 minutes to play. That 3-point line, the biggest equalizer in basketball. Jones off to Carr. Into the corner. Selby, follow away shot. Back of the iron, no good. Tapped into the corner. Saved, though, by Malachi Jones. Ahead to Barnett. Barnett, a launch of 3 up top, no good. And the rebound kept alive by Smith. In the corner, 3 on the way, good. By Chris Moore. First basket of the game for Chris Moore. 27 of their 31 points have come from the 3-point line. Selby inside the arc. Misses again. Rebounded by Moore. Moore into the front court. Stolen away by Carr. Ball deflected. Good play, diving to the floor. No travel called. As Brian Smith got to the floor, and Carr, boy, he can make some electrifying plays. Speaking of electrifying, how about this crowd? As that time they just ran out of real estate trying to chase it down. Good hustle, though, by Brian Smith at both ends of the floor. But you can feel the electricity for this one. Much different than our previous game. And a turnover for primetime. Timeout on the floor. 9:43 to play. Actually, that's a full timeout. We'll step aside. We'll come back to Atlanta, Georgia for the basketball tournament South Regional right after this.
Visit thetournament.com today and support your favorite team by clicking on the store and buying your team's official TBT shirt. It's the only place you can buy merchandise for any of the 97 teams participating in this year's tournament. Order team gear today at thetournament.com. It all started with an open call for teams. 97 made it in. Soon, it will be down to 4, playing for $1 million on August 1st and 2nd in New York City. The remaining 4 teams will compete at Fordham's historic Rose Hill Gymnasium for a winner-take-all prize of $1 million. And you could be there. Everything will be on the line, and one team will walk away with a life-changing sum of money. For tickets or more information, visit thetournament.com.
Winner of this game gets number 11 HBC. They knocked off the 8 seed AMR 102-84. Bracket championship game at 12:45 tomorrow for this bracket. Jones drives in, puts it on the back of the iron, no good. And the rebound controlled by the primetime players. Brian Mosby, who just checked into the game, or Mobley rather, got the rebound. Here's Mobley up top. As they work it inside, layup good for Pierre Steins. Steins out of Clinton Junior College. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch, though, by PrimeTime. Selby to Folk Thomas. We haven't called his name yet. Big 7-footer. Under 9 minutes to play, first half. Shot rims off for Steins. And it will go back to BDB. Point advantage for the PrimeTime players, trying to pull the upset. You know, but BDB started slow in their first game yesterday and then finished strong. There's a foul called, offensive foul on Travis Hyman. BDB rallied from a 10-point first half deficit yesterday. Right now trailing by 13. Timeout as they adjust the game clock. 8:27 to play in the first half. Barnett to Steins. He'll try a three from up top. He missed it, but Thomas got him. And it will be 3 free throws for Pierre Steins. Thomas has played at Oklahoma State and Cincinnati. Also professionally overseas. Steins misses the first free throw. And he missed the second. Steins' third free throw does find the bottom of the net. 3 points for Steins. He hits 1 of 3. And it's a 14-point lead for the PrimeTime players. Smith. Off to Jones. Jones passed to Hyman, deflected, but Jones able to save it to Selby. Selby gets knocked to the floor. And he'll shoot 2 shots. Josh Selby with 12 points, all on shots behind the arc. Last foul call on Sean Barnett, his first. And Selby misses his first free throw attempt of the game. Selby played in the NBA with the Memphis Grizzlies. Also the Israeli Basketball Premier League. He gets 1 of 2. He's player and coach. (34-21). PrimeTime players lead it. After a miss, kept alive by Malachi Jones. Jones to Steins with a hand in his face. Nicked the iron, shot no good. Dominic Jones gets it in the front court. Now down low to Hyman. And Hyman draws the foul. He'll shoot 2 shots. After attending Bowie State, but failing to join the basketball team, Hyman decided to go the NBA Developmental League routes. 34-23. Oh, Thomas, little up and under move, no good. And a foul called on BDB. It's going to be on Bo Thomas. That's his second. Well, they called a technical foul. And Sean Barnett hits the first free throw. Second free throw, no good. And it will be primetime basketball, up 12. Shot no good. Taken down by Hyman. Stolen away. Baseline shot, good. Danny Sanders, first basket of the game and another steal. But they're going to call a jump ball. However, possession arrow points to the primetime players. (37-23). Primetime players lead it. Trying to knock off the number 1 seed, Team BDB. Primetime players, the 19th seed. And that's going to be the third foul already on Bo Thomas. Sean Barnett to the line to shoot 2 shots. Barnett got them both. He's approaching double figures with 10. 6.5 minutes to play first half. A 16-point lead, largest of the half for the primetime players. Selby drives in and draws contact. He will shoot 2. That foul called on Danny Sanders. That's his first. One thing about BDB, in particular Josh Selby, is the first free throw is good. Selby can take over a game single-handedly. He dropped in 44 in his only game in the basketball tournament last summer. And I understand that was in a 4-on-5 matchup. We only had 4 players, and he still put up 44 points. 39-24. 3, no good by Sanders. Outlet ahead to Carr. Carr drives the baseline. Pass deflected out of bounds, and then a foul called. And it will be on Akil Carr, his second. And we'll put Danny Sanders at the line for a 1-and-1. That's a 19 foul, so one more, they'll be in the double bonus. 3 points for Sanders out of Mars Hill College. They don't have any big name colleges other than North Carolina State. Lipscomb more of a mid-major compared to BDB. Although Durant Scott is not here, he will be playing if they advance to Chicago. He's expected to join us. Durant Scott out of Miami. But Bo Thomas out of Cincinnati. Dominic Jones out of South Florida. Josh Selby out of Kansas. Here's Selby Bounces off the front of the iron. Selby trying to chase it down and just ran out of real estate. 41-24. Reverse layup, no good. Offensive rebound, though, to keep it alive. Jones, and then a three, good, by Brian Mobley. Jones shot, banks in two. 4 points for Dominic Jones. Approaching the 5-minute mark here in the first half. A three with a hand in his face. Mobley from the right side of the floor. Brian Mobley. Extends the lead. Boy, it's a big one. Dominic Jones misses. And the rebound to PrimeTime. They're on the run again, but a good deflection by Selby. He was the only player back defensively. He'll launch a three from up top. Back of the iron, no good. PrimeTime with a rebound. Here they come again. Almost throw it away. They save. Tapped and saved by Jones. And then a timeout called. Timeout called by the PrimeTime players. Boy, what a run it's been. A 21-point lead. All their players are on the floor. Let's go to the huddle with Chris Thomas and the PrimeTime players.
I was just trying to save the possession. I'm saving the possession.
I saw Mobley wide open. He just hit two.
I know, but you never know. You never know, though. Hey,
Wear him out.
keep playing deep. That's what it's all at.
5 in, 5 out.
Hey, great job, guys. Let's go. Keep it up. Let's go. Let's step it up. Let's go. Yes, exactly. Keep talking.
5 out.
Defense on three. 1, 2, 3. Defense. Let's go.
An impressive performance by the PrimeTime players. A 21-point lead on the #1 seed, Team BDB. Could we have our biggest upset to date? Still a long way to go. A whole second half to go. But at some point, BDB is going to have to take charge. Number 7, Victor Street Jr. in the game. Number 7, that's him with a basketball. In the corner, 3 on the way. How about another one? Danny Sanders' first tray. 6 different players have hit a 3. The PrimeTime players by a 24. Selby, double teamed, in trouble, throws it away. It just seems like PrimeTime's playing with 6 players out there. 3 from the right wing. That one rims out for Mobley. Another 3 from the left wing. Good again by Sanders. 13 threes in the first half for the PrimeTime players. And they are blowing it wide open. Full timeout. We'll take one with them. Back to the South Regional for the basketball tournament here in Atlanta, Georgia, right after this.
Visit thetournament.com today and support your favorite team by clicking on the store and buying your team's official TBT shirt. It's the only place you can buy merchandise for any of the 97 teams participating in this year's tournament. Order team gear today at thetournament.com. It all started with an open call for teams. 97 made it in. Soon, it will be down to 4, playing for $1 million on August 1st and 2nd in New York City. The remaining 4 teams will compete at Fordham's historic Rose Hill Gymnasium for a winner-take-all prize of $1 million. And you could be there. Everything will be on the line, and one team will walk away with a life-changing sum of money. For tickets or more information, visit thetournament.com.
What a performance here in the first half for the PrimeTime players, a 19 seed with a 27-point lead, and looking to add to it with another steal. Sanders on the alley-oop. Yes, he did. Mobley throws it down. A little showtime for PrimeTime. 8 points for Brian Mobley. 55-26. My goodness. Follow-away shot, Selby, an air ball. Rebound in the paint by Hyman. He got stripped and fouled, and he'll shoot two. And a technical foul assessed, I believe, to Selby. Victor Street picked up the foul, his first. First, the technical free throw by Sanders, and it rims out. Sanders will get one more. And now for the foul shot, Travis Hyman will shoot for Team BDB. Hyman now 0 for 2 from the foul line. Second free throw good. (56-27). No one expected this. Sanders back of the iron. Selby with the rebound. Outlet to Fo Thomas. Fo Thomas, the 7-footer, got fouled, and he'll shoot 2 shots. Rutherford picks up the foul. Well, in my opinion, that's the guy they need to get going. Him and Dominic Jones. Again, Jones was the high point man yesterday with 32, but I think you take advantage of that height inside with 7. You got 7 feet inside. Go inside to Thomas. Let him establish something on the inside and see if that opens up things on the outside. That's the first point of the game for Fo Thomas. Second free throw back of the iron, no good. They've also missed several free throws. They've missed 5 in the first half. Another 3 up top. They've got to be able to guard that 3-point line. Rutherford with a miss. Carr, actually, no, that's Smith coming away with it. Brian Smith off to Carr. Carr for 3. And that one rims out, tapped out, rebounded by Selby. Selby, alley-oop, and the dunk for Hyman. BDB's going to have to shift it in another gear just like that if they want to get back in this game. We still have a whole second half to go, but they're down by 26. That's a big hole to come out of. Smith picked up by Selby. Gives it off to Rutherford. Rutherford will launch another 3. Sooner or later, they're going to cool off from the 3-point land. Selby back the other way. Inside to Thomas. Thomas turns and shoots with the right hand. Good. First field goal of the game for Thomas. 56-32. 1:40 left in the half. Pass inside. Wide open underneath, but they missed the layup. There, trailing on the play, was Rutherford to lay it in after the miss by Jones. Carr to Thomas. Now he draws the double team, but that's something that plays into their favor. Pull up 3, good by Terrell Smith. That's his 4th 3 of the first half. What a first half. 62 points under a minute to play. 62-32, 30-point advantage for the primetime players. They have been in primetime today. Selby with a hand in his face. Got another 3. That is his 5th 3 of the half. Street off to Jones. Back up top to Rutherford. We have about 6 seconds differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 15. Deep 3, no good. Big offensive rebound, though, for Jones. Follow shot for three, no good by Moore. And here comes BDB. Carr to Smith, deflected, back to Smith, back inside. Thomas, no, but he got fouled, and Fo Thomas will shoot two. Foul call on Terrell Smith. That's his first. First free throw good by Thomas. Played at Oklahoma State and Cincinnati, as well as overseas. Currently lives in Waco, Texas. And he got them both. 5 points for Thomas. With just under 2 seconds to play, Hyman's get called for the foul. And it was, with no time on the clock, it will be 3 free throws for Terrell Smith. Smith has hit 4 threes in the half. He'll shoot 3 free throws as the first one rims out, no good. 25-point lead. Second free throw is good. And he got 2 of 3. So the primetime players will head to the locker room with a 64-37 lead, looking to upset number 1 seed team BDB. We'll have a 10-minute halftime break. We'll come back a couple minutes before the start of the second half. We'll give you the scoring totals and team totals for both teams. But the primetime players leave the arena to a standing ovation from their fans as they look to knock off the number 1 seed, Team BDB. Once again, the halftime score, 64-37. We'll be back in about 8 minutes for the start of our second half coverage.
Visit thetournament.com today and support your favorite team by clicking on the store and buying your team's official TBT shirt. It's the only place you can buy merchandise for any of the 97 teams participating in this year's tournament. Order team gear today at thetournament.com. It all started with an open call for teams. 97 made it in. Soon, it will be down to 4, playing for $1 million on August 1st and 2nd in New York City. The remaining 4 teams will compete at Fordham's historic Rose Hill Gymnasium for a winner-take-all prize of $1 million. And you could be there. Everything will be on the line, and one team will walk away with a life-changing sum of money. For tickets or more information, visit thetournament.com. Visit thetournament.com today and support your favorite team by clicking on the store and buying your team's official TBT shirt. It's the only place you can buy merchandise for any of the 97 teams participating in this year's tournament. Order team gear today at thetournament.com. It all started with an open call for teams. 97 made it in. Soon, it will be down to 4, playing for $1 million on August 1st and 2nd in New York City. The remaining 4 teams will compete at Fordham's historic Rose Hill Gymnasium for a winner-take-all prize of $1 million. And you could be there. Everything will be on the line, and one team will walk away with a life-changing sum of money. For tickets or more information, visit thetournament.com. Visit thetournament.com today and support your favorite team by clicking on the store and buying your team's official TBT shirt. It's the only place you can buy merchandise for any of the 97 teams participating in this year's tournament. Order team gear today at thetournament.com. It all started with an open call for teams. 97 made it in. Soon, it will be down to 4, playing for $1 million on August 1st and 2nd in New York City. The remaining 4 teams will compete at Fordham's historic Rose Hill Gymnasium for a winner-take-all prize of $1 million. And you could be there. Everything will be on the line, and one team will walk away with a life-changing sum of money. For tickets or more information, visit thetournament.com. Visit thetournament.com today and support your favorite team by clicking on the store and buying your team's official TBT shirt. It's the only place you can buy merchandise for any of the 97 teams participating in this year's tournament. Order team gear today at thetournament.com. It all started with an open call for teams. 97 made it in. Soon, it will be down to 4, playing for $1 million on August 1st and 2nd in New York City. The remaining 4 teams will compete at Fordham's historic Rose Hill Gymnasium for a winner-take-all prize of $1 million. And you could be there. Everything will be on the line, and one team will walk away with a life-changing sum of money. For tickets or more information, visit thetournament.com.
The primetime players leading in just about every category, as you can imagine, leading by 27. They led by as many as 30. Let's take a look at our numbers from the first half, first individually for the primetime players. And I was just speaking with their manager and coach, general manager and coach Chris Thomas. He told me they're playing without their 2 best bigs, Dillard and Mann, James Dillard III and Eric Mann. But the way they've been able to shoot from the outside has made up for that. They are shooting 55.6% from three-point land, 15 of 27 in the first half. In fact, they have made as many threes as BDB has attempted. BDB is 5 of 15. Primetime is 15 of 27. All right, for the players individually, Terrell Smith and Donald Rutherford each with 14 points. Danny Sanders with 11. 3 players in double figures for primetime. Sean Barnett with 9. 8 points for Brian Mobley. 3 points for Chris Moore. 3 for Pierre Steins. And 2 for Thomas Pfaff. A total of 64 first half points. They shot 46.5% from the floor. 20 of 43. But again, made 15 threes in the first half. They're also 9 of 14 from the free throw line. For the number 1 seed, Team BDB, Josh Selby, their player and coach, leading the way with 17 points. Selby hit 5 threes in the first half. He was 5 of 10 from three-point range. 7 points for Travis Hyman, 6 for Dominique Jones, 5 for Fo Thomas, and 2 for Akil Carr. Total of 37 points. Team BDB shot 11 of 30, 36.7% from the floor. As I mentioned, 5 of 15, 33.3% from three-point land. and also 10 of 14, 71.4% from the free throw line. Points off of turnovers. Primetime players have outscored BDB 16 to 3, second chance points 14 to 4, and their bench has outscored BDB 22 to 5. Some of the big numbers from the first half. So we have 18 minutes to go to determine who will play the number 11 seed, HBC. HBC defeated AMR, and they put up a bunch of points today. 102, the most in the tournament. That championship for this bracket at 12:45 tomorrow. We'll check in again with Chris Thomas.
No dip. Shaw, he got a good set shot.
BDB basketball to begin the second half, and the ball stolen away by Terrell Smith. Smith in the front court to Rutherford for three, an air ball rebounded by Brian Smith. Selby in the front court. One thing I did notice, Selby will launch a three from the top. He got it. As the primetime players went to their locker room, Team BDB stayed on the floor to shoot around. We'll see if it will help them here in the second half. Brian Smith gets the steal. Off to Selby. Selby around a pick. He'll launch a three from up top. No good. And the rebound to Sean Barnett. Cross-court pass over to Smith. Wide open three. Rims out. Rebounded by BDB. Lou Jackson got the rebound. Selby will drive in as it's stripped. And a reach-in foul called. That foul will go on Sean Barnett. That's his second. And that will put Selby at the line to shoot two shots. Selby's first free throw is good. 21 for Josh Selby. Big homie. And he got them both. 64-42. That's a two if it goes. It rims out for Barnett. And a foul called. That's on Fo Thomas. His fourth. Primetime. Trying two inside the arc. And Thomas got the rebound and then got fouled. That will be on Thomas Foff. That is the first on Foff. BDB down 20 now. Deep three. No good by Rutherford. Selby with a rebound. Selby quickly into the front court. Smith drives in, has his shot blocked, but he gets it back. Up to Fo Thomas. Thomas with a floater with the right hand. An air ball. Outlet ahead to Moore. Moore. Saves it back now to Barnett. Off to Smith. He'll try a three from up top. That one rims out. And the rebound to Boo Jackson. Selby got knocked down. That'll be a foul, I believe, on Smith. It is on Terrell Smith. That's his second. Selby for three. Got another one. An 8-0 run by Josh Selby. Big homie has gotten him back in this basketball game. Timeout called by Chris Thomas and the primetime players. Let's head to their huddle.
Got to.
Not unless it's just wide open. Not unless it's wide
Because
open.
right now, we settling. Let's go.
Now
Come
we
on.
gotta start getting by. Hey, we still gotta play D though. We ain't playing
Exactly. No, we're not.
Let's go. Bro, help teammates.
Let's go, y'all.
1, 2, 3.
Defense. Let's go. Come on.
15:36 remaining in the game. 64-47. Primetime players once had a 30-point lead. It's been cut to 17. If there's anybody that can single-handedly take over a game, as I mentioned in the first half, it's Josh Selby. Scored 44 points last year, almost taking a team with 4 players to the round of 16. He's got 25 today. Moore, Barnett, Smith for 3. Good box out there by Jackson. Still waiting to get Dominic Jones a little involved offensively. As that, no basket for Selby. A foul before the shot. Thomas got fouled again. That's back-to-back fouls by Thomas Foff. That will be his 3rd. Thomas up top to Smith. Rebound in the corner by Jackson. There's Thomas. He'll try a 3, and the 7-footer knocks it down. Bo Thomas with 8. Smith for 3 at the other end. That rims out, tapped up by Foff, no good. Fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds, and it belongs to BDB. Look out. Here comes the number 1 seed, down 14. 14:27 to play. Jackson into the front court. Up top to Smith. Smith will try a 3. Back of the iron, no good. Rebounded though by Hyman. To Selby. Selby drives in. Flips it up and in. Boy, an acrobatic shot behind the back. Josh Selby. When it's going right, it's going in. And that's going to be a blocking foul on Thomas. Bo Thomas will pick up his 5th foul. Will be a non-shooting foul. 2nd team foul against BDB. Chris Moore will trigger it in. 12-point game. Just under 14 minutes to play. A lot of time left in this one. Question about whether or not Thomas Foff has 3 fouls. I've got him with 3, but public address announcer only has him with 1. When they flash 3 up on the scoreboard, baseline shot good by Pierre Steins. Boy, they needed that. That's their first basket in a little over 4 minutes of this second half. Selby, step back 3, left it a little bit short. Carr deflected it, can't save it. Deflected, but almost stolen. However, Primetime gets it back. A 3 on the way in the left corner, no good by Moore. And then a rebound foul. Actually, I got blocked. I can't tell. I can't see. This is when you need monitors, when you got coaches and players standing up in front of you. I think it just went out of bounds. And a foul called. No basket there. So that is, I had it right, 4 fouls now on Foff. He just picked up another one. And Akil Carr will go to the line. The At first, Malachi Jones will check in. Foff will check out with those 4 fouls. Carr's free throw, back of the iron, no good. Driving in, Malachi Jones hits his first basket of the game and draws the foul. That's Travis Hyman picking up the foul. Free throw on the way and good. 69-52. 13 minutes to play. Selby for 3. And the rebound for Steins. There's Smith for 3. That one rims out. Rebound put back good by Malachi Jones. 5 points, all in the second half for Jones. And the lead balloons back to 19. That's one of the toughest things about being down by so many points. When you're down 30 points, it takes a lot of energy to make a run. You can make a run. You might even get within single digits. It's just hard to close from that standpoint. Missed the shot, but there is a foul called on the play. It will be on Boo Jackson, his first. Pierre Steins will go to the line. First free throw is good. Terrell Smith encouraging his team. Second free throw, good again. 7 points for Pierre Steins. There's Carr. And he had it stripped and stolen by Steins. 3-on-2. Steins lays it in. 9 points for Steins. 75-52. 20 lead with under 12 minutes to play. Hyman backing his way in. Puts it up with the right hand. No good, but he got fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Steins will pick up the personal. That's his first. Throw by Hyman is no good. Bo Thomas checks back in. Brian Smith checks out for BDB. Second free throw, good again, or good. He gets 1 of 2. 8 points for Hyman. 75-53. Primetime players, the 19 seed, trying to knock off the number 1 seed. Be a huge upset here in the South Regional. Malachi Jones misses the shot. Carr the other way. Carr up top for 3. That one hits the back of the iron, no good. And the rebound controlled by Primetime. Barnett. His pass deflected by Carr, but picked up by Moore, and he lays it in and draws the foul. Well, in the first half, they were hitting threes. They were behind the arc. Here in the second half, they're getting and ones. This will be the 3rd opportunity to convert an and one, but they can't do it here. Moore misses the free throw. Selby got bumped, shooting a 3. Sean Barnett. Going to give him 3 free throws. Barnett with his 3rd foul. First free throw, no good by Selby, though. 27 today for Big Homie. Second free throw. I think I must have missed one there. Did they give him a 2? Not sure. Maybe they changed that and said he was shooting 2. Or I missed a free throw. That's possible. Reverse layup, good by Pierre Steins. 11 now for Steins. 79-55. Here's Selby again. Up top to Smith. Selby with an offensive foul as he pushed off. That is the second foul on Selby. Steins, an air ball. Selby with a quick outlet ahead to Smith. To Thomas inside. Thomas missed the shot, but he draws the foul. Steins trying to draw the charge, picks up the personal, and that'll put Folk Thomas at the free throw line. Well, they've got Steins with 5 fouls as Thomas hits the free throw. 9 points for Folk Thomas. Second free throw, good again. .2-point game, a little over 10 minutes to play. Pierre Steins gets a hand as he comes off the floor. He's giving him some good minutes. He scored 8 of his 11 in the second half. Ball knocked away. Selby picks up the loose ball, but he loses it on the sideline. Well, with 10 minutes to play in the game, we'll find out if BDB has another run in him. An air ball there for Barnett. Down 22. They need to make a run. Thomas got stripped, and the loose ball picked up by Barnett. Smith with it. Cross-court pass over to Mobley. Mobley for 3. Back of the air, no good. Tapped out. Rebounded by Selby as he finds Smith all alone at the other end, along with Thomas. And Brian Smith gets his first 2 of the game. 79-59, 9:20 to play. Jones has it blocked by Hyman rather, but they keep it alive. Barnett uses the glass for 2 more. That's his first 2 of the second half. He's in double figure. Ball will remain with BDB. Well, I don't have a final score to report, but it looks like the 4 seed out west has also lost. Barnett inside with 2 more. The 13 seed, Team 23, advancing to the championship bracket in Los Angeles, California. Earlier today, the number 3 seed, Seattle Pro-Am, had to pull out of the tournament. Here in the South Regional, the number 1 seed, Team BDB trails 83-59 with 8:32 to play. Let's go back to the huddle for the primetime players.
If your first move is to move and then pass it, now you're going to get it because you got to respect it.
Yep.
But they know you're shooting because you stop it, you shot fake it, and then you shoot it right into them.
That's why they stay with it.
Okay.
We're good. We're good. Let's go. That's why they keep it fucking live.
I need to hear you.
Let's go. Defense on 3. Defense.
I'm going to give it a long, give it a goal.
Chris Thomas, GM and coach for the primetime players, looking to advance to the bracket championship against number 11 seed HBC. That's at 12:45 tomorrow. After this game, we'll be halfway done with day 2. Carr drives the baseline. Outlet passed on by Smith. Outlet inside on the alley-oop. The two-handed jam by Travis Hyman. That's his first field goal of the second half. 10 points for Hyman. 83-61. After a miss, Malachi Jones there to lay it in. Former North Carolina State power forward lays it in. Reverse layup good by Fo Thomas. Well, BDB cannot afford to exchange baskets here. They need to make a run. That's a 2, I believe, if it goes. A foul called as Mobley put the shot in the air. Travis Hyman will pick up the foul. That's number 5 on Hyman. Brian Mobley shooting 2, looking for double figures. First free throw is good. It's been a team effort for the primetime players. Mobley trying to become the 6th player to reach double figures. Well, that was a 3, okay. Third free throw is good. 6 players in double figures for the primetime players. They lead at 87-63, 7:15 to play in the game. As Hyman is fouled. Rutherford picks up the personal. That's his second. 10th team foul, so 2 free throws the rest of the way for BDB, but Hyman misses the first. Barnett being chased by Smith. Jones goes inside, and the ball kicked away. Fall away shot, no good by Barnett. Let's see if BDB can answer. Hyman called for offensive interference. Coming up next, it will be the number 18 seed, Showtime, and the number 23 seed, No Excuses. Following followed by Sean Bell, the 9 seed, and the number 7 seed, Team Crossover. The ball gets stuck, and a technical foul assessed to Hyman, I believe. Hyman is going to foul out with 11 points. Hyman being escorted to the locker room. As the first free throw is no good by Barnett. Well, Barnett missed them both. But now, here's the foul shots. Both fouls, I believe, were assessed to Hyman. Rutherford with his first point of the second half. He's got 15. 30-point deficit, too much to overcome for the number 1 seed. Second free throw, no good. Shelby with a rebound. Not over yet, but not looking good. Every possession is important. And a foul called on Bo Thomas. And that's his 6th. And now another door begins to shut. 12 points today for Bo Thomas, who fouls out with 6:08 to play. And it will be Dominic Jones to check in. I haven't seen much of Dominic Jones today. Back to the free throw line, Donald Rutherford. So he gets the bounce. Second free throw, in and out, no good. Selby into the front court. Selby puts it up off the glass, no good, but Josh got fouled and he'll shoot 2. And a technical foul assessed to the Team BDB bench. Danny Sanders will shoot the technical. Sanders hits 1 of 2. Timeout called by PrimeTime. 6:01 to play in the game. 90-64. PrimeTime about to pull a stunning upset over the number 1 seed. Back to Atlanta, Georgia for the South Regional right after this.
Visit thetournament.com today and support your favorite team by clicking on the store and buying your team's official TBT shirt. It's the only place you can buy merchandise for any of the 97 teams participating in this year's tournament. Order team gear today at thetournament.com. It all started with an open call for teams. 97 made it in. Soon, it will be down to 4, playing for $1 million on August 1st and 2nd in New York City. The remaining 4 teams will compete at Fordham's historic
Now Josh Selby will shoot. Still have 6 minutes to play in the game. Selby hits both free throws, but Travis Hyman and Bo Thomas have both fouled out. Probably cut off. Rutherford. Sanders for three. And how about the flush there? Donald Rutherford with 18 points. An exclamation point on this one. Selby for three with a hand in his face. No good. Smith with a rebound. And another technical, and Selby has been ejected for the game. Victor Street Jr. looking for his first points in the game to shoot for the primetime players, and the free throw is good. Well, he's been told that he's got to leave before the next shot. Well, the police officers are making their way in to escort Josh Selby out of the game. Not a pretty scene. It's been ugly throughout, and it's getting even worse. It looks like BDB is walking off the floor. So this one's going to end early with 5:23 to play in the game. Primetime's going to get the victory, 93-66. We'll keep it right here long enough for Primetime to move their team name on the bracket. Kind of a strange ending to this one, but really, this one was over a long time ago. The number one seed has been eliminated. Team BDB falls to number 19 Primetime Players. And the Primetime Players will play the 11 seed HBC tomorrow at 12:45 for a chance to go to Chicago, Illinois for the 2015 Super 17. Final, once again, 93-66 Primetime Players. That's going to do it for our coverage in this one. Stay tuned. Coming up next, it's the 18 seed Showtime and the number 23 seed No Excuses. Until then, for all of us here at the basketball tournament, the South Regional in Atlanta, Georgia, I'm Mike Rideout saying so long, good afternoon, and God bless.